Folks, I have heard the messages, or read them in this case, okay? I know everyone has been clamoring for a brand new episode of Do You Know, my hit game show here on YouTube, and we decided, you know what? Let's go ahead and give it to you. So another episode of Do You Know Black People has been created and constructed for your viewing pleasure. I decided to go extra white for this one, okay? So that's why I brought in my man Bestness, straight out of Utah. The man's name is Spencer. Do I even need to say any more? How about Dabuz, one of the kings of New York, self-proclaimed, but still a king nonetheless, the Jewish sensation that is trying to take the nation of Islam, of black people? I don't really know, some sort of nation, but let's focus on trying to take the game first, okay? There is a lot of potential here for cancellation. Not from them, but from me. I just asked the craziest questions, but you know what? That's why you tune in for the show. I will tell you right now, this was one of my favorite episodes to record, and I feel like we're coming back with a bang. No need to talk about it anymore. As per usual, let's be about it. Let's play a little bit of Do You Know Black People?
Do you know black people?
All right, folks, now I told you that I was coming back with some fire, and I did mean it. And in order to kind of resurrect the Do You Know Black People, I had to find some of the whitest people that I am familiar with. And I felt like my man Bestness, aka Spencer, okay, would be one of my go-tos. So Spencer, thank you so much. One, for agreeing to come on the show, and two, for putting yourself in this position, because I'm not sure you know what you're getting into. Do you feel like you know black people?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably the whitest person you know. I take that as a somewhat of a compliment. I am from Utah, so I feel like I'm at a significant disadvantage. We have a very, very low percentage of black people in the state.
Yeah, I've been to Utah a couple of times. Definitely got some looks that doesn't exactly make me want to come back there. My next guest is the self-proclaimed king of New York, okay? Now, I have known this young man for quite a while. I've known him before the beard, after the beard, and everything in between. He has a lot of buzz around him at all times, which is appropriate because his name is actually Dabuz. So, Dabuz, are you ready to answer the questions about black people?
Bro, this galaxy brain knows basically everything, so of course I'm ready, dude. You know.
Okay, you know what? The confidence right out the gate, that tends to work in the favor of a lot of people, so I'm just going to jump right into it. It's going to be 6 questions, with the 6th question actually being worth double the points. So keep that in mind, as well as the fact that there will be some trickery afoot throughout these questions. Are you ready to go?
I am more than ready, dude.
Black people!
First question. I need you to name something that white people have taken from black people over the years. Ready for it?
Something that white people have taken from black people.
Yes.
I feel like this is somewhat of a trick question.
Could be. Or maybe it's a gimme. Maybe it's just that easy.
Maybe I'm overthinking it.
How the show works.
I am going to say hip hop. Your thoughts, E?
Hip hop. Judges? We're gonna give you half a point for that. We're gonna give you half a point for that one. I can't give you the full one, okay? Because really, hip hop isn't something that just the white people have just taken. There's been some good hip hop artists, and I'm talking about through many generations. You look at your Beastie Boys, you look at Eminem, you look at Macklemore kind of sucks. But you understand what I'm saying with that. So I'll give you half a point. Some answers I would have accepted personally. How about those dances? You know what I mean? Y'all just steal and take I can't even look at the electric slide the same way half the time. Hairstyles, I don't know if you saw those recent pictures of Justin Bieber, just absolutely offensive. You know what I mean? And of course,
Yeah.
Kanye West. Okay, you know what I mean? He ain't been the same.
Was that the correct answer? White people have stolen Kanye West?
That definitely would have been number 1 on my board, personally. All right, let's get it. First question of the day. I need you to name something that white people have taken from black people over the years.
Ooh. Starting
thinking.
off with a difficult one.
Now, there is no time cap.
You know, I think one of the historic answers, you know, definitely caused a lot of change in the country, but good to the controversy around it. Seats, right? Bus seats. You know, that was like 1800s. I feel like that's historically something that happened, and when that occurred, you know, like the history behind it really changed things. But that
Sure.
is a historic moment right there.
Okay, I mean, historically, I feel like that's accurate. I mean, we had to have a whole protest with Rosa Parks to just get one damn seat, so I can't even deny that. You got it. 4 point awarded, Dabuz. 4 point. Starting off strong, my friend. Really said a bus seat.
You know, it's history, man, right?
Are you a big history guy? Is that your thing?
I do very like history. Yeah, that was something I was
Okay.
considering like going into in college.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah. After this show, you might want to consider a job in African American Studies, depending on how you do. So we'll keep an eye on that. Question number 2. Okay. Are you familiar with somebody named Dr. Umar Johnson?
Can't say that I am.
Okay. Well, basically, he's a radical black thinker who believes all white people are quite literally the devil. Okay. He would probably not be satisfied that we're even talking right now. Okay. In fact, he might call me a coon, which is actually relatable to our next question. I need you to name me one black celebrity who is likely to be a part of the Coon Committee. Who we got out there that you just can't?
Terry Crews.
Absolutely correct. He didn't even stutter. He didn't even stutter. 100% correct, Bestness. Absolutely. Oh my God. Stacey Dash was acceptable as well, and Ice Cube is under investigation for some comments. Okay? All right, next up, Dabuz. Are you familiar with the works of Dr. Umar Johnson?
Umar Johnson. Ooh, I did this Galaxy Brain, man. I know everything. I definitely don't recognize that name.
That's fine. That's fine. He's actually a radical black thinker. He's also a doctor, and he's all about advocating for black people against what he calls the white devils, not including yourself, of course. But the question does pertain to this. I need you to name me a black celebrity which would likely be part of the Coon Committee Dr. Umar sees. Who are these black celebrities that really aren't for black people at all? Working against their own race. Give me one.
Oh, so that works in. Whew. See, now, I'm just trying to think more so of a celebrity that I've heard of that not necessarily works against their race, but does not. I have not actively seen. I don't associate them with, I guess, actively contributing towards their community, so to speak.
Okay.
So not someone that like purposely goes against it. And that's actually a good question.
Those coons are tricky, man. It's hard to pick them out.
Yeah, right. I feel like as a community, there's a lot of unification, which is a good thing. So I feel like I'm just kind of throwing a dart at the board. Like I can't think of a name, so I'm just gonna say Drake.
He does like them. He does love them white women. I'm gonna give you half a point for Drake. I'm gonna give you half a point for Drizzy. How could I not? How could I not?
Black people!
Now we mentioned earlier that you're from Utah. Okay, beautiful, beautiful state. A lot of white women present in Utah. Is that fair to say?
That is fair to say. We have some beautiful women, and I say that respectfully.
No doubt about it, man. Let me ask you a question. Why do you think black men go after white women so much?
They have lower standards than black women.
Damn. Judges? We're gonna give you a point. I wasn't even thinking. I was thinking something going a deeper, you know what I'm saying, like ancestral revenge type beat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh,
make us pick your cotton. We gonna take your cotton, if you know what I'm saying, aka your snow bunnies. But you know what? I can't deny such a good ass answer. You got it, man. For question number 3, like I said, should be a little bit easier. Why do black men love white women so much? What compels us to want those cheeks?
Ooh, that is a question.
It is.
I feel like when it comes to the cuisine of different cultures, with white people, we tend, not always, but I think we tend to cook maybe not as delicious other cultures, but a little bit healthier maybe. I know, like, you know, soul food tends to be more of a ethnic cuisine, I'd say. And I feel like at least a lot of like white women I have known in my life tend to cook moderately healthy. You know, they really like their salads. They don't like having, you know, too much like breading and like oils in their food. So I will go with healthier cooking. You know, nicer meals for the body, even though they're not quite as tasty.
Okay, healthier cooking. Judges, what do you say about that? Healthier cooking. The Buzz, unfortunately, I can't give you a point for that because along with that, healthier cooking becomes a lack of seasoning and flavor. I'm so sorry, my friend. Now, objectively, right on the board, the question should have just been revenge, okay? You want to own my family 200 years ago? I'm going to own those cheeks in current day. That's the way we look at things, The Buzz. But I appreciate your deep, introspective answer.
You're crazy, EE!
Now, this next question, be a little touchy. Okay? Be a little bit of a toughie for you, depending on if you want to answer or not. But we'll see how you handle it. I need you to name me one formerly well-loved black celebrity who has been canceled.
Who has been canceled?
Been canceled. Done with. Who is it? Who are they? Who could it be?
Is there multiple?
That is the question you need to answer right now, my friend.
Are you looking for just one?
I'm looking for one right answer. But also just one.
Just one. See, I can't. I try to stay away from cancel culture. You know, obviously for my own benefit.
I've been dodging it for 10 years, man. I get it. I understand.
I'm gonna go for a reach here. I'm gonna go for a shot in the dark, and I am going to say Will Smith. Haven't seen him in any movies lately. Okay, he's been demoted to YouTube. Maybe a cancel is a stretch, but he's definitely been demoted.
All right. Well, you know what? Maybe he do miss sometimes. Absolutely incorrect. What? Will Smith? He's the definition of wholesome.
He's actually the GOAT. I don't know why I said that.
I'm not sure why you. I think you panicked under. I think you panicked under. Now, acceptable answers would have been Bill Cosby.
Oh my. That's yeah.
R. Kelly.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You're so.
I would have even gave you half a point for Dave Chappelle. Okay, they're still after his ass. Keep trying, crackers. But the point is, Will Smith, absolutely not. I'm sorry. We'll just move on from that. I need you to name me one formerly well-loved black celebrity who has now been canceled. Who's just off the board, but used to just get a lot of love.
What's his name? He's a rapper. I believe his name is like a number. It's like
a number.
Isn't it like? I feel like this isn't it, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. Is his name like 69 or something?
Oh, 6ix9ine. Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Because didn't he get like arrested or like something, like actively commit a crime?
He was arrested, snitched on his whole gang, released, and now apparently has more money than ever. So this is actually a situation where cancellation just didn't come through. If anything, he's more popular now. It's kind of crazy how that works. I can't give you a point for that, but I see where you were going. Let me help you. Let me help you out a little bit. Acceptable answers would have been somebody like Bill Cosby.
Oh, okay. Yes,
Bill Cosby would have been good. R. Kelly.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Or also perhaps somebody who was actually black, because 6ix9ine is not black. Just because you say nigga doesn't make it one.
Damn, you're
crazy, EE!
Question number 5. We are getting in the trenches right now. Just 2 more to go, but you're doing well, so don't feel pressure. I need you to name me something that black people are likely to get shot over. You're pulling out that 9 for. What's happening? What could it be?
Black people are likely to get shot over?
Yes.
This is a tough one, EE. Can I be honest?
It depends on who you ask, but yeah.
Politically charged question.
Yes.
For getting pulled over, it's a problem. But they get pulled over and sometimes they get shot at.
Absolutely correct. It's a damn shame. And I'll ask that question to raise awareness, okay? A-cab, all right? Real talk.
Couldn't agree more.
Terrible. Also would have accepted a Popeye's chicken sandwich as an answer because I'm from Baltimore and I actually saw that go down.
I think I heard about that. I think I read about that.
I need you to name something black people are likely to get shot over. You're from New York. This should be easy. Could it be?
Ooh, something.
Some black people are just likely to get shot over.
Ooh,
What went down?
I mean, I think you. I feel like you almost. Almost like you gave it away in the last answer, or not gave it away, but it's kind of like the last answer is about 69, and you telling me about him snitching, but then you said he's not actually part of that ethnicity, so maybe snitching is not the answer. I am going to say being too loud at night in places where people are trying to sleep. You know, just groups of people chilling and being a bit too rambunctious, and people are just, they want to relax, so we want to go to bed.
The Buzz, if that's the case, I should have been shot about more times than 50 Cent. What?
Oh.
Oh my God, the Buzz, you should have went with your gut, man. Snitching would have been an acceptable answer. Oh, the Buzz.
I didn't want to go with that. Oh my God.
What are you doing, man? You see, this is the thing with having a galaxy brain. You have too many different outcomes trying to compete with each other, and you don't know which one to let through the door, man.
You're right, man.
Black people!
You have made it to the final question. I'm personally incredibly impressed with how you performed so far.
Except the Will Smith thing, yeah.
Except for that. We're not even gonna, don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about that. Because you got a chance right now to make up for that and then some, because this final question is worth double the points. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Here it is. How do black people make it out of the hood? What do you gotta do?
Marry a Kardashian.
Judges? I can't give you a point for that. I'm sorry. I can't give you any points for that. The problem with that is you have to look at the problem within the answer. The Kardashians already attached themselves to well-established black men. You know what I mean? They already, the Kanye West's, he's already platinum. You know what I'm saying? Ben Simmons, Tristan Thompson, they're already NBA stars. They're not going down to your local Roscoe's in Compton trying to find a man. That's just not what they're doing. I understand where you tried to go with that one, but it just wasn't there. I would have accepted something like, either slinging rock or you got a wicked jump shot, in a box is also acceptable, or LOL, you just don't. All would have been acceptable answers there, Spencer, but
Sure question.
It was a little bit of a tricky one, but you still performed valiantly, and I'm impressed.
I think missing the double point was huge, and I think that was kind of an easy question. I went for a comedy answer. So if they get the double points, it's gonna be looking tough for me. I'll be honest.
It's gonna be looking tough, but you know what? You still look good, in my opinion. How was your experience on the show? Did you enjoy yourself?
I enjoyed myself. Definitely gave me some goosebumps. Made me a little bit nervous. And I don't feel quite as white anymore, and I appreciate you for that.
Are you ready for the final question?
Mm-hmm.
How does one make it out of the hood? What's the secret?
I mean, I feel like that would be, as an economist, almost someone who got a degree in economics, I feel like the almost the obvious answer, and what my gut is going with, is just going to be working to get a really good job. A job that allows you to kind of move into generally richer areas, which would be, education if you can get it, and hard work, and maybe a little bit of luck as well.
Always nothing wrong with a little bit of luck. We all play Smash. We all know what a tipper at Smash is. Okay, it does happen. Okay, and you just hit the tip of the point I was trying to make. It doesn't have to be an ignorant ass answer. It just has to be a real one. Double the points awarded for that, Dabuz. Absolutely. Hard work, dedication, a little bit of luck, and you too can make it out the hood. I'm not saying everybody's gonna be Obama, okay? I'm not saying that, okay? But damn it, you don't have to be Reggie on the block selling them nickel and dime bags for. You just don't gotta be that, okay? So Dabuz, thank you, sir. Amazing performance, my friend. Had some stumbles, but definitely pulled it back from the ashes in that final question. And honestly, I'm interested to see when the points are tallied up, who's the victor.
I'm definitely feeling a little bit nervous about my chances for bestness after my total score, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe he also fumbled a bit. Maybe it was competitive.
Nobody was without fault. I will tell you that much right now. When you watch the episode, you'll see exactly what I mean. But for the people watching who might be somebody I target to come on next, how was your experience on the show?
It was fun. It was. I put a lot of thought into the answers clearly,
Yeah.
and I thought it was a really interesting experiment to kind of think about a culture that I'm not as engrossed in, obviously, clearly just white, and really be like, what do I know, and what is statistically factual.
Well, you know what I know? You were as entertaining as it comes. Thank you so much for participating, Dabuz. Appreciate you.
No problem. Peace.
Do you know black people?
Hold it. Run that back.
All right.
Has been canceled.
Done with it.
Zoom in right here on this spot.
Enhance section A6.
Enhance the reflection.
Reflection.
There's a reflection of the man's face.
A reflection.
There's a reflection.